Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Oh, Lord, I hope so. Welcome to the first Crafting with the Kaiju 2021. Very happy about that. Very happy about that. I'm just using my headset today because the microphones are always a bit weird, so hopefully you can hear me through okay on the headset. How's everybody doing? Oh, we've got lots of people have already arrived. We've got Dr. Bacon with his signature call sign, Bacon in all caps. I like it. It's bold. It's bold. Stephen Trengrove. Hey team. Hello. Lone Jedi. Jorge Venturas. We need Jaeger. We always need Jaeger. Jacoped. Hello, Jacoped. How's everybody doing? How are we doing? Afternoon. It's afternoon where you are. It's nighttime where I am. Time zones are weird. Time is scary. Time and science terrify me. Yeah. So, crafting with the Kaiju. Earlier today, I put up a post on the Discord, which you can find. Oh, I'm gonna do science. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, I'm gonna, no, I'm not. I'm just pressing random stuff here. I can do it. I can do this. Yeah, brilliant. Everything's coming through perfectly. Brilliant. I got the Rona. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Sorry, dude. Yeah, keep yourself isolated, safe. Everything's all right. 8 a.m. New Zealand. Yep, time zones are very, very weird. Oh, lose me headset already. Come on. Come on. All right, we'll just tuck you into the little pouch here I got in the front of my apron. Lovely. So yes, I put up a post on the Discord asking what people wanted to see me paint this week, and we had four options. We had something from board games, something I've 3D printed, and something from fantasy, like something like a fantasy miniature, Age of Sigmar, or a 40k miniature. 40k won, so I realized I had nothing primed already, so very quickly I dug through my pile of shame or pile of potential, depending on how you're looking at it. I'm trying to look at more of a pile of potential, and I dug out some Adeptus Custodes and primed them very quickly. So the Custodes set that these were given to me a few years ago by a dear friend, the old manager of the GW that's local to me in Newcastle. He gave them to me for some reason, I can't remember, but I'm very grateful for that. Oh, hang on, I'm leaning forward, so I'll move the camera a little bit. There we go. Yeah, there you go. You can see me framed nicely. So yes, we're going to be doing Adeptus Custodes, and we're going to do something a little different because I want to play around with some stuff that I got over Christmas, and we'll see how that goes. So we've got the glove. Oh, it never doesn't quite do the satisfying twang. Hang on. Yeah, maybe. So we got the glove. Got some clean water. We got some clean kitchen roll, the good stuff. I like to shell out a little on the good kitchen roll. A little palette here. Got an assortment of paints because I know where I want the armor to be because it's Custodes. I don't know how I want the rest to be. So I just grabbed some random paints. I've been painting some Custodes this week too. Oh, sweet. Right. Steve Clapton, you're going to be my eyes and ears on this one. Please keep me right. If you see me deviate, or if I don't know what something is, I'm just painting it wrong, you just let me know. And Christopher Ridge, hey Christopher Ridge, hey Lawson, sorry I can never make it to the streams. Working isn't fun. Working is not fun. I've been working this week. Back this week. Does anybody else if anybody else went back to work like this week or after an extended break over the holidays, does anybody else find it like almost a little bit insulting that you get back to work and they just expect you to just do your job? Like I think very much sort of like in my old school mindset where they have like a like an easing in period, like You know, the first day is a bit of a write-off. Second day, trying to introduce you back into the concept of working, and then by the third day, you're sort of back into the swing of things. There was no quick refresher training. There was no induction. It was awful. It was awful. There was nothing. It was just, you're back. Get to work. Do your job. I found that kind of a little bit. It took me back a bit, frankly, and I don't know why, because it gets me every year. So who knows? Is that Zozo's Bizarre Adventure? Hey Zozo, good to see you. He's doing his solar watch, so not all gold. I don't know. I don't know a lot about the Custodes other than the shining gold armor and the Emperor's text to speech memes. So if anybody knows anything more about that, never left work. Work in a pharmacy. We don't really have the option of shutting down. Yep, that is a shame. Yeah, that would do it. But I hope you're keeping safe. I hope everybody's keeping safe wherever they are, wherever they find themselves. So I've been chatting nonsense for a little while now. So that's today's vintage is Monster Energy Ultra. Listen, I clean toilets for a living. I used to be a school janitor way back when. And the worst things, I wasn't cleaning the toilets. It was cleaning around the toilets because the kids were awful. And apparently a lot of them weren't housebroken. The worst one was when I came in to do my shift and found that a child had just shit in a sock and left it there, just in the middle of the bathroom. Nowhere near a toilet, nowhere near anything. Just coiled one out into a sock, left it there. Just looked in, turned around, I went straight back out. One better be called Kitten. Yes, we'll call one of them Kitten, of course. Yes, that'd be great. Get some pictures on the Discord. Oh, that's nice. I've just got a text from Jules saying, "Yo yo, good luck with the stream." What a nice man. Always good to hear from Jules. So yes, what we're doing, I chose to do Custodes today rather than anything else. And what am I trying to do? Hang on. Just the highs and lows of the of my working life, regaling people with the highlights of the time I was a janitor for a school, and also a dinner lady. I was both. By day, dinner lady. By the early evening, janitor. Right. So back to the point about painting and not pooping. We may talk about pooping later, because everybody poops. One child out there somewhere pooped in a sock and just left it there. Not that I'm going on about it. So, with the Custodes, they are primarily they're well known for being shining gold armor. Just before Christmas, I got my hands on some pure metal pigments from Green Stuff World. This I paid for this. I bought this myself. This isn't an ad, but I want to play around with them a bit more. So Custodes are gold. This is antique gold. So let's we'll have a play around. We'll see what we see. So I'll play around with the other one, which is like the regular gold, and who looks like a good one? Right, we'll start with him. So also I wanted to do this as a bit of an exercise in speed painting as well. So how quick can I get like 5 men done? Or if you want to be real racy about it, how quickly can Lawson do 5 men? So I'm just using a texture tool to get it out. And, if anyone's got any like ket spoons or something like that, that'd probably work pretty well too. think I just get a lot of... Oh, it's probably too much. Although I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, that seems like a nice amount. Let's go with that. I'll put this down over here because I've just got visions of this pigment going everywhere. Have you been air frying? Yes, my other fun time was you've been air frying. I got an air fryer a couple of days ago, and so basically any food stuff that we've had in the house that can be air fried is now up for consideration to be air fried. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. This doesn't seem right. This is, I don't know, see this? Oh, this is dangerous. This is where I get gold pigment everywhere. I don't know what's going on here. That was a bad time. Christopher Ridge donated $6.66 through Super Chat. Ah, some small money to keep the channel going. Always a pleasure to see you work, Lawson. Oh, thank you so much, Christopher Ridge. That is so lovely. You massive ledge. Yes, all the support that you guys have given us over the past 18 months, 2 years. Yeah, I think this needs more. I think I put too much pigment in here. There's too much. That's, oh God. It's not. Bind. Oh God. Alright, okay. I don't want lumpy paint. Okay, let's go a little bit more in here. Oh geez. So it's going well already, kids. Ugh. I've mixed too much. This was a terrible idea. Oh, I shouldn't have done freeform art. But I never apologize for art, nor should you. So that's okay, it's doing something. It's a bit, oh God. Let's do the old back of hand test. It's very nice. It's very shiny. That's just coming up as white. I don't know why I did that. Lumpy paint is better than lumpy blood. This is true, and I have some of the lumpiest blood around. Yeah, okay. Right, so there's that. It's an idea. I'm gonna just take one of my old crappier brushes and let's just get cracking with the knacking, as they say. So we're just gonna, I'm just gonna go all over. Oh, hello. Oh, this is not. Oh, this is not. Oh, this is nice. This is. Oh, this is very nice. So yes, in previous streams I've been kind of going for more of a bit more precision and a. But now we're going for speed. We're going for speed here. Bit of speed metal. Speed metal. Just getting all up in the business. All in the places. So while I'm doing this, let's have a. Just imagining Mikey globbling about the place, getting on Lawson's nerves. I've become used to it. Me and Mikey, we've known each other for 7 years, I think now. 6, 7 years. Okay, you know what? This could probably use a bit more thinning. Oh, the giant palette. Use the giant palette. There we go. Oh, there you go. Guess some more going on here. You really glob it on. 7 years, June 12th. That's a long time. It's been a wonderful 7 years. Highs and lows, ups and downs. Nexus points. A large period of scene missing. An even larger period of redacted by the Inquisition. No, our friend anniversary is Jay's birthday. Because that's why we always do our best to overshadow his birthday with the celebration of our friendship. Didn't know you could speedrun painting. Yes, Kelly, you can speed paint stuff. The trick is speed painting when it comes to miniature painting is to try and find the best route in the shortest. I'm just explaining the concept of speed here. What am I doing? Yes, you can speed paint stuff. I think when it comes to speed painting things with miniature painting, yeah, when it comes to speed painting with miniature painting is the idea that you keep your color scheme like as simple as possible. So don't have too many colors if you can absolutely help it, because that'll just like complicate matters a bit. Do you know what? I'm going to need a bigger brush. So you already popped a base coat on them. Yes, yes. Well, I've primed them in black, and now this base coat is gold. Now, okay, metallic pigment sucks. And I'm going to go grab a larger paintbrush. I'll be back in 2 ticks. Okay. He's back. He's got a bigger paintbrush. Here's a big one. It's a large base brush by GW. Once again, not sponsored. I just like reading things out loud. So, favorite Mikey story. Favorite Mikey story. No, Mikey's a good boy. He also knows that I can sneak up on him when he's doing his streams and probably scare him into paralysis. So I think he's staying clear. Um, there's a couple that stick out in mind. One of them is pay with hands. That was his birthday. We were actually, a lot of his stories do involve his birthday, because Mikey's not a huge drinker, but usually around his birthday and sort of like major celebrations, he goes ham. So we went down to the Oosburn for a selection of fine ales and other beverages. And closing time, it was closing time, so we decided there was still a couple of us all hanging out together. So we all lived in basically the same sort of area. So what we did was we would all pick up some drinks and stuff like that from our houses, and then all head back to ours and continue on the birthday merriment. So some people went up one way and we went another way, because a friend of ours, he hadn't been drinking, so because he had his car. So we're walking along the riverbank, and one point Mikey decided that he needed to relieve himself. So he relieved himself into the Oosburn. Then he turned around, and he had forgotten to zip up his trousers. So I pointed this out to Mikey. Michael, put your giblets away. And his response to that was, I can't get to my fly. I'm too close to the barrier. He'd already started walking towards us, and the barrier was nowhere near him. He was still tackle out, even though he was nowhere near the water for fly fishing. And then later, when we walked a little bit further, got to the car. There was a parking meter there, so my friend had to pay for it. And Mikey had decided, in his wisdom, he looked at the parking meter and he went, don't worry, lads, I've got this. And he punched the side of it and gave it a good old Mike Tyson hook. And then loudly exclaimed, pay with hands, in it. So yes, that's how he paid with hands. And that's one of my favourite Mikey stories. It's usually just lots of fun little snippets like that, like the time he tried to put a bush into a Kimura arm lock. For some reason. Once again, I can't remember. So yes, there was a time where myself and Mikey and a few other people, we were out almost every weekend. Wild. I was a wild boy. We both were. But now I just occasionally have a tipple at home. And then we turn the camera on and we produce content for Live and Let's Dice. because it's the only way for me to get my drunken fix of telling people weird stuff about Warhammer, because all the bars are shut, so I can't corner people in clubs. See, I was expecting getting launched across the dance floor and me shitting myself. Those are good ones as well. Those are very good ones. I can tell those stories if people wish to hear them. Really, I just miss the one club. I miss Gray's club. I miss Rise, and I miss going to Rise with Jules and Mikey. Those were the best of times. Because just in case people weren't aware, Jules loves himself a bit of the club bants. Jules also loves a terrible app game called Piccolo. Yes, Piccolo. So Piccolo is an app drinking game. For anybody who doesn't know, and it's just brutal. So I'd never played Piccolo before, and then Jules ended up like suggesting playing like just games of Piccolo back to back while before we'd even like gone out anywhere. We were stopping off from place to place to pick people up on our way. It all gets a little bit scene missing for me, but there are two parts that one I don't remember and one I can kind of remember. The one I can kind of remember was I needed to take a leak on the way, so it's next to a tree. But I was so drunk for some reason I thought everybody was going to, because it was a very mischievous sort of night of pranks and japery. So I'd had it into my head that everybody was going to try and do something while I was peeing. Oh God, yeah, there was that as well. That was awful. But I thought everybody was gonna like try and do something to me while I was peeing. So I got really inordinately angry and started screaming at everybody to go away and like fuck off, piss off, and then just started like ineffectually spitting at anyone that came near me, just like. Pff, 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 eh, pff. That's the bit I can kind of like half remember. Um, the bit I don't remember at all, which because it was told to me by somebody in GW a couple of days later when I was in store picking some stuff up, was like, oh, he's like, oh, I saw you on Chillingham Road the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah. Oh, you should have said hi. He was like, oh no, you were running across the street, and you had Jules from What Culture on your back, and you were just screaming. And I was like, oh, you saw me that night. It's like, yeah, it's just didn't want to disturb you. I was like, mate, I was already disturbed enough. There was nothing that you could have done. It was awful. Gimli, that's all you need to know of him. Slim Jims. Slim Jims in a Skyrim mod. That's it. I'm always ready for a little excitement. Lay it on me. Also, I too grew up in the 80s, but only for 6 months of it, and then it was the 90s, for which I am eternally thankful. Yeah. Go on, get up here. Oh, we'll do another. Oh, there we go. So there we are. That's all nice and beautiful. Base coated. Have to get this nice and clean. You'll take care of your brushes and they'll take care of you. Chaos is coming along nicely. Crazy dog, yeah. It was that was what I was going to paint if Fantasy had won. If Fantasy had won the Discord community vote, it would have been Chaos Warriors I was doing tonight. So yes, we'll put you back to the end of the line here because you're still drawing. So what we've got is, yes, we've got some. Wait, it never works on the black one. Oh, yeah, so we've got some nice golden boys there that I've just realised I've missed a bit. Damn. Always the way. Always the way. There we go. I've missed a lot on this one. Terrible, terrible stuff. There we go, just about salvaged it. There we go. Ooh, I like doing the twang, but it doesn't make the noise properly. But you know, you can't have everything you want in life, but you can try. So yes, speed paint. He says speed paint as he ponders his next step. And cracks his knuckles. Because I am both the Kaiju of crafting and the Kaiju of crunch. But like crunchy bones, not development crunch. Okay. Let's see here. Let's put a little pop of color in some places here. Oh. Hey, enjoy your work. Enjoy your walk, John. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. Really do appreciate it. And Jackpot asks, who is your favorite author? Ooh. Excuse me. You know, I'm not too sure. There's Dan Abnett. He's always a good one. Enjoy his work. And there's, you know what? It's one of my favorite books, like non sort of Warhammer related, and I can never remember the guy who wrote it. It's a 2-book series. The first book's called The Rising, and the second book is called City of the Dead. And it's just an interesting take on the whole zombie apocalypse thing, because they're demons rather than zombies. So, they're intelligent, they lay traps, they talk, they contain the memories of the person that they're possessing, that kind of thing, which I quite like. And I can never remember the name of the author. Is it Brian Keene? That sounds about right. Have you ever read anything by Alistair Reynolds, calling his Revelation Space series? No, no, I haven't. I really need to read more. I kind of just sort of read a bunch of books when I was younger, and then went, this will probably see me right. And then I don't get a chance to do much fiction reading because I usually spend a lot of time reading up like rule books. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately, I love reading rule books. But I would say I probably just I don't get a chance to read much just in me downtime, which is something I probably need to change in the future. Raymond E. Feist, huge backlog of stuff to get caught off. I'll have to check that out. Okay. So what I'm doing here, nothing too flashy. I'm just going around and having a look at like just anything I want to have like as a nice little spot color. Just to jazz it all up a bit. Wheel of Time. I hear that. I hear that all the time. That gets recommended to me a lot. I really must read it. Yeah. Just a little. There we go. No, these are not Stormcast. These are Custodes. So, the Emperor's bodyguard, basically. Hmm. Just realised. So, see, to me, this is quite purple, even though it is sort of said it says it's dark blue. But to me, it always looks very purple. But seeing this on the camera, that is just a very nice blue. Oh, okay. I don't know whether this says some, I don't know whether this is about to do with the camera or my eyes, but those are two completely different colours now. Hmm. Interesting. Ooh, just catch up on the chat here. Terry knows Pratchett. Ah, yeah, Terry Pratchett. I would have to say, yeah, he's a favourite of mine. I just enjoy the absurdity of Discworld. So not worrying too much about getting right to the back. As I said, this is more of a speed paint thing, so we're just looking for something that works, but not, you know, something that pops, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Anyway, we're painting for fun. We're not painting to stress ourselves out. Painting should be a nice relaxing time, which is probably something I need to remember more. What's going on? Probably didn't need all that on my brush, but okay. Always helps as well when you're speed painting is using colours that have a good coverage. You know, nice strong base tones, so you don't have to worry too much about going back and forth. For the PS5, no idea. I hear Miles Morales is pretty good. I don't know. I've not really been part of the. the PS5. I mean, I suppose the thing is, there's a lot of stuff that I'm into at the moment. Like, it's kind of like older gen. Like, I've had my eye on Hades for a while, but the post-Christmas paycheck is always lean. I also bought an air fryer. So that's where my fun money went, on the ability to air fry. I love it. It's great fun. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's good. It is. Air fryers are brilliant. I had my own one for a while, and then I was doing my weekly shop, and I was feeling particularly fancy because I'd dragged myself kicking and screaming into the 21st century, and I was doing the scan and go shop. So I had my trolley. Oh, Patrick Lawson donated $5 through the super chat. 2020 to 2030 should be the decade of embracing your loves and hobbies. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. That's a nice sentiment. Let's take that through with us into this new decade. There's no notification sound. Okay, right, hang on. Because I never know how this works. Because it comes through. Hang on. So maybe if I do that, I don't know. Hang on, let's have a look here. Where is it? Ah, wait. No, no, that's not it. Is it this? Okay, these are very confusing things. Okay, I've no idea what's going on there, so I'm not gonna mess with it too much, because Jules will get mad. Ah, you can. Hey, it's 2020 to 2030 that we're doing loves and hobbies. You got plenty of time, and the hobbies are supposed to be a hobby. You shouldn't be like, shouldn't put. I'll get it. I'll get him. I'll get him to take a look afterwards. Aye, Mikey, if you wouldn't mind having a look after, take a look after the stream, and we'll see if we can work something out. Actually, what's the point of having a look? Let's see. No, Mikey, come in now and we'll have a look. I'll finish up this guy's shoulder pad, and then we can. What's going on here? We've got a wayward strand of brush. Yep, that does it. That'll do it. Since you also always mind that. Nah. No matter than usual. Thank you very much, Pond Maiden. I mixed too much pigment, so now I'm gonna be wandering around the house asking if people wanted something painted antique gold. Oh, there he is. Hello. Hello. Hello, computer. Hello, computer. He's the man from the other side of the computer. It's the Mikey Man. So apparently people can't hear the notifications.
Okay.
When they appear.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on because I can hear them.
You can hear them. What are they coming through from? That's the question. Because they should just see. Cause
Yeah.
Hang on. I'll just test that.
So I mean I've changed that recently, so that might be the one that's doing it.
If just for the time being, you can do this because you're not doing anything. So double click on that one and just go add songs. That'll be that one, isn't it?
Let's find out. Nope, it's the other one.
It's the other one. It's the other one. They're both the same, so I'm going to change this one. And we're just going to go. Oh, I did the wrong one. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Just gonna press Control and Z.
Okay.
There we go.
There we are.
Right, now it's the other one we want.
It's the other one we want. Okay, I'll just serenade the people at home while you do tech support.
Right.
Mikey.
That's me.
Fix the stream, Mikey.
Let's just try this now.
Or I'll make you sleep outside like the dog you are.
Here we go.
I heard an obnoxious burp.
You heard an obnoxious burp. Oh, it's because it's coming through there. That's why. So I just need to go like this. And change that from that to that. Let's try one more time.
Let's try. Yeah. Can the people at home hear Mike's beautiful burp?
That's the question.
That is the question.
I could give you a live one if you want.
Oh, you want to give us a live one? I mean, don't shit yourself.
There you go.
Hey.
Up the 2021.
Up the 2021.
He did it. He fucking did it.
He did it. Did he do it?
I think I did.
Up the burger.
Up the fucking belt. What, belt? Yeah, I don't know.
Up the belt the burger.
It's a very nice model you're painting there.
Thank you.
You're doing it awfully fast.
Speed painting.
Wait, painting on speed or?
Shh.
Oh, I did a good job.
Have you done?
Too good of a job.
Too good of a job. He's bourbon.
I'll leave you to it. I'm having a listen. I'll listen to you on the wireless.
Oh, you're listening to me on the wireless, are you?
Do me work.
Oh yes, get back to work, dickhead.
It's for you.
Yeah, I love you, babes.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Fuck off. There we go.
Oh, cheers. Thank you very much.
Peace to everyone else. But, Simple Lawson.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks very much. There we go. There we go. There we go. Mikey solved the tech issues, so you should be able to hear notifications now, which is good. Very happy about that. So, what We missed success. I did it. Yep. Yes. Belchy. Cool. Hello, fellow teens. What are we building? We are doing Custodes. Trying to speed paint them. So I'm going to see how much I can get done of a 5-man squad in 2 hours. Or 2 and a bit hours. I've fannied on a bit. Pun Maiden, I've heard you say don't shit yourself more times than I thought I would. Yeah. To anybody, if you spend any amount of time in the presence of me and Mikey when we're, I don't know, in our natural environment of being absolute boglins, I will tell him to not shit himself more often than I need to, probably. But it's just good to keep him on the straight and narrow, just in case. It's one thing I'm always very proud of Mikey, that when he does something, he'll give it his all. But unfortunately, that usually comes at the cost of his own britches. Okay, little bits of fiddly bits in here. That's okay. I'll get to it. There we go. So that's all very nice, isn't it? So there's a little pop of colour in there for fun and frolics. Oh, oh yes. For those who may not have seen, I've got some new badges on the apron this year. I got this one from Jules. It's a you can see, hang on, let's put a. There you go. You can see it there. This is a little Gene Stealer cult symbol. The mic's going funky. Oh god, damn it! What's going on with the mic? Is that any better? Maybe it's because I'm moving this around or something. I don't know. Oh, oh, there we go. More crunchiness. But yes, my other badge that I got is
Noish.
loser donated $5. Testing plus missed support from my absence last month. Oh, thank you very much for donating, buddy. That's very appreciated. It's also nice to have you come in and say hello. It's distortion. That's weird. So what's he done? Audio input. Maybe if I just. Hello, 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 hello. How curious. Well, it's not a stream unless something goes wrong, apparently. So, hey ho, up the burger. I sound like Varix. Oh god, that's not good. Is that any better? How do we work this out? Hang on. Properties. Yeah, maybe. But yes, the final badge I'm going to show off here. A bit crackly, but not terrible. We'll try and work on that. We'll see how it goes. Yes, but the final badge was from my partner in slime. My lovely lady friend got me a Commander Shaxx badge, and I love it because I just love his little arms crossed. Oh, I can't remember how I put that on. Right, I'll just put that to one side for now. But I absolutely love this badge. I'm just a big fan of badges. I'm a badge guy. Have been for donkey's years. And now, thankfully, the whole thing of like enamel pin badges has really exploded, so I'm having a great time with it. So if anyone's got any recommendations of any good places that do like nice enamel badges, let me know. Okay, so let's do a little bit more. Ooh. The problem with this is it pinches the top of my ear there because I got big old logos, because I got a big old head. So we're going to do a bit of the undersuits. We'll do this slightly smaller brush. Did you throw enough grenades? See, that's why I love Sharks. The man is completely unhinged. And the metallic paints taste. Right. This is not delicious. Yeah, Green Stuff World's metallic pigments. Not delicious. I cannot recommend. Cannot recommend eating their real metal pigment, even if it has been mixed with pigment binder. So this is where things get a little bit. So let's slow down a little bit because we're just going to try and find just the joints in the armor, and maybe these tassels that are on the front here. We'll get them painted too. Right, get that all sorted in here. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'll get a little touch in there. More bits. Yeah, I think we're all right. Yeah. Great stream. I'm gonna go watch anime. Can't wait for season 2. Dr. Stoneman Slime Kun. Ooh. I just finished watching Iron-Blooded Orphans last night because I had realised I'm a huge fan of Gundam, but I just like giant robots. But I realised I'm in the 40 years that Gundam has existed and the 31 years that I have existed, I've never actually watched a single full episode of Gundam. So Iron Blooded Orphans was on Netflix, so I devoured both seasons in a couple of days. And you know what? It was bloody good. Very good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Right, just the right level of giant robot fights and intrigue and what have you. But you take care, Dr. Bacon. Enjoy your evening or your afternoon. I cannot remember with time zones again. Stay safe, cheese bag. Thank you very much, Ranchu. I grew the beard myself. The cap I did not grow. The cap was a gift. Ah, so yeah, not bad, not great. Like I said, not watched the other Gundam stuff, but I watched Iron Blooded Orphans, and I think it's the other series that they've got that I'm going to start is Gundam Unicorn. I started watching the first episode, it didn't really grab me the same way that Iron Blooded Orphans did. But hey, if it's more giant robots, I will probably swallow that whole seal. And that's it. Right. Oh. You know, I probably could have gone with an almost black for this, but actually no, because if I go for a light grey like this, because I'll be washing everything down, that'll darken down this grey, and then that'll be fine. It'll all look good and jazzy. Shin Manzinger. Ooh. I'm still hoping for the day that they do either another season or some kind of reboot of Megas XLR. That was my favorite giant robot show. Maybe one day. Man can dream. Missed a part on that other one, so I'll have to go back. That's okay though. It's okay. So what we got? So it's 20 past 8, so we've got 40 minutes to see how much more we can get done. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we can get all the base coats blocked in? Finish off with a nice heavy wash. And get this out of the way and do something a little bit more interesting. Get some of that silver, like the other metallics, blocked in. And then give it a nice all-over wash. Okay, let's see what we've got going on around here. So we got this. And this. Hey. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There we go. And as ever, are we all excited for the return of D&D on Sunday? I know I am. I didn't sound excited because I was concentrating on something here, but I am very pumped to get back into the DM's chair, which is very similar to my painting chair, which is also very similar to my work desk. Like any chair, it has many uses. But no, very pumped to see what, well, see what the adventure holds, and then see what they See what the boys are going to do about it. It's usually something completely different, but I like it. Okay. That's some of the joints in the armour done. Okay, right, what else have we got here? So we've got this and this, right. Give it a good check. Beat the devil out of it, or into it, whichever. You're hoping he sends someone straight to hell. I mean, depending on who he's sending to hell, that may end up being a bit of an alignment violation, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, what do I want to be silver on here? So this ribbing, these. And the back. Ah, yes, the exhausts on his back. Go. Little pipes here. When I play, I tend to play, well, because I tend to play paladins a lot, so it's usually just lawful good all the way, because lawful good does not mean lawful nice. But, you know, I like the occasional sort of chaotic good. Tend to mainly play good characters, just because I like a bit of heroism. You know, good versus evil, all that. I like that. Alright, so what else needs there? So dingly dangly bit. Oh yes, exhausts. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There we go. I love a good baddie. Who doesn't love, like, love a good baddie, but you gotta have a good guy to go up against him. Otherwise, what's the point? It's just a bit sad otherwise. Miss you, you glorious bastards. Hey! Alright, Jay. How's it going? How's the Nid Army? It's all finished. Ooh. Baddies as a paint challenge, yeah. It could be. Because I was recently... I'll be undertaking a painting challenge in February. Absolutely lovely chap. Green Skull Painting challenged me tail end of last year to a painting challenge, and we've just hashed out the details now. So it's going to be a community chosen theme. So there's been a couple of themes banded around so far. But, there's always, if anyone's got any suggestions for a theme. So the idea is that we're going to paint one single mini from any company, as long as it's not gargantuan size, based on the theme suggested by the community, and then I don't know, community vote, something like that. So this month we're going to try and decide on a theme, and then next month we'll do some painting. Is that so, John? Interesting. Incredibly handsome and knows kung fu. I will agree with the incredibly handsome part, but it won't help him. Won't help him in a painting challenge. Being handsome doesn't always get you where you need to be. But he is devilishly handsome. But yes, when we're talking about said painting challenge, if you want to go check out the handsome kung fu master's work himself, he is Green Skull Painting on Instagram. So go check out his stuff. It's good. It's really good. And he does some Twitch streaming of his own. I believe he's part of Squidzilla Inc. So I approve that name already. But they're a good group over there. Do some good streams. So what else we got going on here? Right, what time is it? It's 1:30, so we've got half an hour. Do you know what? I'm actually moving faster than I thought I would. Get this last little bit done. Almost. Wait, did I? Nope. Exhausts. I've forgotten the exhausts every time. There we go. Those metallic flakes are not great. Yeah, so we'll have a quick little look at how they're doing. Come on, focus. There we go. So we've got pretty much all the metallics there blocked in. We've got the Under Armour all blocked in. So that. So just one more metallic to do, just to get some visual interest going. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Bit of a brassy colour. Oh. Then should be on the home stretch. They all very. Oh, look quite good. Hopefully, I mean, famous last words. As I said, just want to do something a bit. Keep things a bit interesting. Also test myself, see how much I can get done in 2 hours. And I'm quietly pleased with how much work we've managed to get done. As always, if anyone's got any questions or has anyone got any funny stories? I like funny stories. Just having a look to see what I want to judge with a bit of brass. You know what? I'll do stuff like these little aquilers and things like that. I'll do the front of his. Just to break up the gold. Like, it won't look like a huge difference, but still be quite nice just to break things up a little bit. Oh, I really should have mounted these. It's starting to get a bit of hand cramp. But it's okay. We will persevere. Because we're racing against the clock now. Okay. Speed. Let's have a look here. She's going, what? You never mind, what to know. Don't scare me like that, Jack. It's very rude. Yep. That's alright, Jack. Ooh, a metal mini. And were you careful? First metal mini I ever fucked with was Old One Eye, the Tyranid Carnifex. It was awful because it was a plastic Carnifex body. But the head and the arms were metal for Old One Eye. It was supposed to be like. But no matter how many times I tried to glue it, it was too heavy. So if you had them off right, it was too heavy and it would fall forwards. So I had to put a penny in the base. But then the arms themselves were so heavy that they would just fall off. Because no matter what super glue I used, they would just be like fart not interested in staying together. So then I found out about pinning. So I pinned those bastards in place. But once again, the glue didn't stick properly. So although they were pinned in, the arms wouldn't fall off. They would just go. They would just slide down. So it just looks like he was like. And yeah, it was ridiculous. And then the head would come off for like no reason. I'm glad that they phased out metal minis in the end. Like I don't mind like some classic metal minis for like D&D and stuff, but Warhammer metal minis just they were not great. But then they made the leap over to Finecast, and Finecast was potentially worse. I guess that's why people. I think that's why people got nostalgic for metal minis, because the Finecast versions were so terrible. But that was just a grand scale production error. I think they're just moving away from Finecast as well as a company, which I welcome. Yeah, plastic metal mix kits were the bane of any hobbyist. Love metal minis for Infinity minis. Right, like, yeah, I've looked at the Infinity stuff and it always looks good, but like I was really actually put off by them being metal. They actually are they good sculpts? And yeah, I don't know how Finecast got past quality control, but I think that was it. Like you said, there was a dark time in GW's history. Oh God, the giant air bubbles. It's awful. I remember a friend of mine, he got unit Plague Marines, like the Finecast Plague Marines that he wanted, just like as a, I think it was just a painting project, and it was part of like a larger Chaos Space Marine army before the Death Guard became their own thing. And Jesus, they were awful. Like it wasn't even funny. You couldn't even get away with the idea of, oh, it's a little bit of an imperfection in the print, so I guess we'll just call it like, a pustule or a boil or something like that. Nah, they were completely unusable. Yeah, glue, pin the pine, green stuff. Yeah, that's yeah, fair enough. That's like par for the course. Like, I just like the robot models of Infinity. In case you haven't realised, I'm kind of a fan of robots and monsters. So I may have to have a look at some Infinity. Okay, so this is the last guy that I need to paint, and that's all the base coats done. Ooh. Ah, it's fine, John. Like the other week, I tried to say spaghetti bolognese, and it sounded like I was having an aneurysm. And has become the subject of much mirth. The closest attempt that I had while I was having this strange attack of not being able to say spaghetti bolognese was spagagabi, spagagabi magu, and this continued for about 50, like at least a good 5 minutes, as I was completely unable to say spaghetti bolognese. Need a dash of squids are streaming. Really enjoy the paint along, mate. Definitely got before. It's good. It's good to have you join, mate. Have you join. If the squids are streaming, well, I'll have to stop in and say hi. Alright, take care, John, mate. Always a pleasure to hear from you. I'll catch you next time, or I'll see you in the Discord, no doubt. Okay. And that is all the base coat's done. So I think we've just got time to give these things a quick wash. Let's have a look. See, you can see I put like, yeah, bit of brass in a couple of places just for speed. So I get a big brush out again. And let's have a look here. So I've got Agrax, Rightland, Null Oil. Oh, excuse me. I am going to, let's go with Null Oil. Regular Null Oil. So this will be actually, although this is a big brush, probably be better off with this one. Get some speed washing because we've only got about 5 minutes, but we can go a little bit over because there was a bit of waffling on my end and some tech issues. So yeah, just a quick wash all over. There we go. Exactly, Jackaped. Exactly. It's not a live stream without a few tech issues. I remember when we first started doing the D&D streams, and it would just randomly like just kick me out on my connection. Yep, tabletop simulator would just implode. That was always a good one. when Mikey accidentally flipped the board and we had no idea what happened. Oh, go there. There we go. Good times, crazy times, happy memories. I'm looking forward to making lots more. It's nice to know that people are tuning in for some nice chill times. I like to have a wind down on a Friday. You know. Yes, having John as part of the adventuring party has been very interesting. I've never DM'd for someone like John Robertson of the Dark Room. But then again, I've never had to DM for a comedian. You know, like an improv comedian, a man who is so quick-witted and so just so funny and absolutely phenomenal when it comes to like thinking on his feet. But I would love to get Rach back on because I really enjoyed her bird lady character. Okay, we are a bit over, but we've only got 2 guys to finish, so we might as well keep going, yeah? Exactly, it's just the right amount of chaos. Ah, that's good, man. No, very strangely, I've been described as having a capybara-like aura, which I quite enjoy, because apparently capybaras are just like very chill animals. They kind of just get on with the rest of the animal kingdom. Nobody fucks with them. They're just vibing. They're just out there vibing. That's what want to be a nice calming influence for people. So I find myself quite calmed by painting, just chatting, having a good laugh about some bollocks. I'm gonna sit back at the end and be like, hey, I did that. I got a little something done. I did it with some lovely people. You know what I mean? Just generally having a good time of it. Enjoying what I'm doing. And sometimes, yeah, set a little challenge myself, like I did tonight. I was like, can I get a 5-man squad done in about 2 hours? The answer is not quite, but still pretty damn happy with how these guys have come out. Have a good time. Careful for a bit of pool in here there. Getting too heavy on the wash maybe. That's okay. Just keep it moving around. A little fliggle over here, a little tickle over there. Make sure it's all looking swanky. Just shifting it all over the place. Oh, that's a little bit heavy, so we'll mop a little bit of that up and put some over over here. And there we are. Oh, Trajan Valoris, that's an absolutely gorgeous model. I've never had reason, like, I've wanted to pick him up, but I've had no real reason to. Like, he's not gonna go with an army. He's not part of like a grander diorama plan or anything like that. And I don't really have the space to display a lot of models, which is a shame. Because I would like to do more display pieces. Because at the moment, what I do a lot of the times is I finish something and then it just goes away into a drawer or a box somewhere. So nice. Yeah, boy. Nuggies in the air fryer. I like it. Well, Jackaped, it's been absolutely fabulous to have you pop by. And yep, we'll see you Sunday for the Dun Dust stream. We're doing part 2 of Voyage of the Fallen Stars. Roar of the Blazing Isle. What we'll do is we'll take a little look at what we've got. So it's not quite dry, but as you can see there, yeah, it looks nice. For a quick little speed paint, next step, do a little highlight, something like that. Oh, I've just put my finger in some part of that was still very wet. Ah, yeah, that'll be why it's pulling a lot of the bottom there. So we'll just mop that up a little. There we go. Just a little moppy. It's fine. There we go. But yeah, so that was 5 custodes that we got done to, I'd say a reasonable tabletop standard. You know, a couple more colors, maybe a little bit more of highlights, and then, you know, put that out on the battlefield. Be proud of what you've done. And like I said, just in 2 hours. I've also got a lot of this that is solidified into a bit of a, oh, you can see that really. That's just sort of some kind of odd shifting blob right there, so I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with that. Oh no, it's still very. Yep, gonna have to work out what to do with that, but who knows. So yeah, nice chill evening of painting. I had a lot of fun. If you guys are in the mood for more painting streams, as John Dyer said earlier, the Squidzilla guys will be streaming tonight, so check them out over on Twitch. I think it's just twitch.tv/Squidzilla Inc. or something like that. If you search up Squidzilla on Twitch, you can find them, and they're great. So if you do pop in, I'll probably be poking my head in just to say hi. So if you poke your head in, you know, tell them Lawson sent you, and don't eat it. Tempted. I want a 24 karat poop. That's what I'm aiming for. But yeah, thank you so much for everybody for joining in. And if I don't see you beforehand, we'll see you Sunday for D&D. I'll have a grand old time. So take care of yourselves. You know, enjoy whatever you get on with for the rest of your evening. And stay fresh, cheese bags. Ah, that would have been a really good time to just pop the stream ending thing, but I've lost where it's gone, and I've ruined this outro. So, finger guns, yeah.